Hi, this is Chris Fabian from the Center for Priority-Based Budgeting. Welcome to Espresso Shot number 2. Today we're going to be talking about a concept that you might have heard about, the decade of local government, what the next 10 years are going to be looking like, because a lot of people are writing about it. We've written extensively about the next decade of local government on our blog. You got to check it out. We're talking about the role of cities over the next 10 years. We have a government shutdown, the federal government, the state government is having problems. What does that mean for us in local government, and how do we lead the charge? I'm going to start by reading a quote from ICMA's Executive Director, Bob O'Neill. We wrote about this in our article in October for PM Magazine. O'Neill says, "The next decade for local government will be a time in which the fiscal woes of federal and state governments will leave local and regional governments on their own, struggling to balance the need for innovation against the necessity of making tough choices." However, he also says, it will also be a decade in which local government will lead the way in developing creative solutions to extraordinary problems. There are a number of reasons to be optimistic for this coming decade of local government. Not only O'Neill, but David Brooks in the New York Times wrote an article called The Power Inversion, talking about as federal governments become weaker, local governments become stronger and more energetic. We have Thomas Friedman. He wrote, "I Want to Be Mayor." Bruce Katz and Jennifer Bradley wrote a book, The Metropolitan Revolution. Everyone's coming from this. And Benjamin Barber, "If Mayors Ruled the World, the Role of Cities and the Power of Cities." We too are obsessed with this idea. It's so powerful. And here's why. Priority-based budgeting is all about how do we embrace the next decade of local government? How do we lead the way? Here's a fundamental concept. We have to recognize in our communities as a whole that we are here to do one thing. We are here to achieve the results that make us successful, that add to our quality of life. If we have all of these results that we're trying to achieve, in local government we offer services to achieve those results, right? All of these things being police patrol, programs, snow removal across the board. Programs are there, they're meant to achieve results, and of course we align dollars with the programs to make sure that we are constantly focusing on those programs that achieve results to the highest degree. Here's what we're learning. Local government isn't the only game in town. We are providing programs, so is the private sector. They're providing these programs over here. There are other public sector agencies, the other local governments, even the hospitals, the school districts. They are also in the business, and here we have private business as well. If we can understand how to make sure that we don't have to be the only game in town, but that there are so many other entities, so many other service providers who are also achieving results, understand how to partner with them to share services, that's how we're going to achieve success in this decade of local government. That's what our work is all about, that's what priority-based budgeting is all about, and that's what we wanted to talk about here on Espresso Shot number 2. Thanks very much. Hope you join us for Espresso Shot 3.